Oh, it's scurvy. All right, that actually is how scurvy works, but like... Really? 3 weeks on a raft and the worst we got is scurvy? Hmm. Columbus's crew contracted it once, and unfortunately they didn't all die from it. Nothing to worry about. When it gets worse, the blood gets bad and the skin turns black. No big deal. The gums bleed, the body starts decaying. Okay, can you stop? Like... Well, I mean, if the Inca exists, then Columbus has to exist. Because the Inca were all like, hey, we were we were doing all right, and the land was really peaceful, and why do we have to leave? I don't feel like, this feels unfair. And I'm like, yeah. Sorry, white people were kind of trash. I'm glad you're okay. You know best. Thank you. You should thank the dog. Giraffe came to get me. Well, wake up! We've reached land. We're saved. Where am I? We're at the home of the kind man who saved us. Been tossing in your sleep. Kept putting blankets on you. You just threw them off. South outskirts of Oakton. City of Freejia. Half a day to the north. If you're looking for your friend, you should look in a big town. I was about to say who said we were looking for a friend, but honestly, Kara probably did. Nova, in fairness, if I passed out, that's his fault for putting me in his bed with my shoes on. Hang on, I think there's a... Yeah, okay. Hey there, Pupper, what's up? I don't know what I expected. It did a tail wag! Look at it go! This is just a cute little tail. There's no animation for it, but I like to think that we pet the dog. All right, let's go to Freejia. I'm going to thank the dog. Hey, thanks for the scurvy thing. They really want me to thank the dog. I mean, I thank the dog. Good boy. Do you have a name, or does everyone just call you the dog? Oh. I mean, that's fine. He is pretty cute. Well, let's go. Maybe we'll see everybody. Wait, maybe we'll see Lily, Lance, and Eric. Not Seth. He was eaten alive. I mean, again, I would just like to... I just have to keep throwing this out there. We survived at least 3 weeks adrift with no water. So, like, I guess scurvy is something you just kind of shake off by jumping out of bed because someone threw an orange at you. Oh yeah, so Nova, here's what you missed. We found the Incan gold ship. And then there were a bunch of Inca people on it saying like, hey, the king is returned. That's cool. And then we had a nap and then they were all skeletons. And then all my friends were on the ship for some reason. Because they were like, hey, we followed you because you seemed like you were being weird. And then it turned out you were having an adventure. And now we're on the ship with you. Somehow. Because we were able to do all the dungeon stuff that you did to get here. Just like you did. And, and then there was a big rumble. And they were like, oh, it must be one of those big, like... It must be one of those big, like, man-eating fish beasts that attack ships. And we walked outside, and it was like, Seth went overboard and was eaten alive. And we were like, oh, that's not cool. You should probably grab onto something so we don't. And then the ship wrecked, and then we were adrift. It has seemed really dark from moment one. Like, they are glossing over atrocities like it is no big deal. But hey, Freejia's a nice city. People who live in such a pretty place must have beautiful hearts. That's not necessarily true. What a cute couple. Have you decided where you're staying tonight? Let me stop you right there. We're 10. No, not yet. We're looking for someone. Well, why not base your search here? Okay, I'm exhausted. Don't you like it, Will? Let's go. Freejia is the city flower. Smells good, doesn't it? Sus! The upstairs is a mess. I want to see it! Oh. You just have an unusual number of potted plants and a couple that doesn't like each other. Or they're trying to compare their heights against each other. Oh. Oh, sorry. Whoops. I was sitting here like, what kind of weird ass play are we... But they turned around. That's... Nova, I am betting on one... Oh, that's actually... Okay, that's actually a nice touch. That's actually pretty cute. You see that and you'd be like, hey, what's going on up there? And you can actually go up there and they're like, nothing. You come back a few minutes later and one of them's still standing there, but the other head's gone and you're like, That's not what I wanted to do, but I'm pleased to know that you can. Sup? Do I? Okay, so placing my bets in right now. Freejia has one major dark secret, and it's that the flower petals are drugged in some way, creating some sort of like docility or / mind control situation. Something in that vein. Like the petals are bad. Sometimes what you think is unimportant is the most important thing. Life is like that. This is a gift. Please take it. The old man secretly put something in Will's bags. Hey! Oh, was it just a red jewel? What the hell was that about? I don't like, it must be the best secret ever, because I wasn't able to find what it was even after I checked the bag. Like, I went to look at the bag and I was like, there's nothing in here. That's weird. Hey, what's up? Okay, now this place is a mess. This is a real mess. It's not like a tornado came through here. Baka? Maybe you'd be more comfortable in a place not quite so neat. I mean, I'm no neat freak. And I don't really get a whole lot of, like, joy out of cleaning. Like people say, but, like... I don't like to just leave stuff sitting around on the floor. Locked from the inside. It's locked from the inside. Shoutouts to a SNES RPG where doors are locked from the inside. Well, come in. This is the hotel. Let's go in. Do we have, like, money? Oh. Hey! Is she working here? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought she didn't recognize us and she was just, like, greeting us, like, super flat. Lily? Is it Lily? I was worried. It's been almost a month since we were separated. I've been working and living... Yeah, okay. Yep. Sure. Makes sense. Lance is in the room on the right. Go in there. How fortuitous that we all washed up in the same place. It sounds significantly better. They say I don't know who I am. Oh. Well, it had to happen to somebody. I don't know who I am. How did I get here? Those seem like the same question. So yeah, he hit his head. Escaping from the ship. I'm pretty sure we all escaped by just being tossed overboard. Doctor said he has temporary amnesia because of course he does. Meanwhile, I think Lance should stay here while he recovers. Also, I haven't seen Eric since last night, but you saw him last night, though. Also, last night, I wonder what's happened. Glad everyone's safe, but, isn't this kind of a problem? Okay, I'm looking through this guide, and it looks like Mysterious Robe Man gave us, did in fact give us... He did in fact give us, Red Jewel. So that's good. And there's one there. Cool. I'm trying not to look at the walkthrough for progress, but I do want to find where the jewel is, so I don't miss it. Guess we should go find Eric somewhere. Recently, tourists have avoided this town. Business terrible. 1,425. Let's see. Shelf 1, 1, 2, 4. This will definitely be a SNES game, which is appropriate. Let me count them down. 1, 2. 20, 25. Oh, I've never played this one, actually. This is a Super Scope game. Who all out there is a big-ass fan of Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge? Probably no one, because I don't think anyone actually bought the Super Scope. Except Tom, who apparently did. I bought this for $2.95 at McKay's, which is a small locally owned chain of used book and used media stores around Jesse's hometown. And I was like, I actually do have a Super Scope, but I lack a CRT to play any of the games on. So yeah, I have that. I mostly bought it because it's in good ass condition. Like, look at this label. I know it's not focusing real well, but, like, you can see the sheen on it. It looks great. I've actually seen this played. It seems like actually really solid, but I just never I never had the means to just like pick it up and throw it on a CRT. Despite having everything that I would need to do it. $3 well spent. Anyhow, what's up with this town? Mothers are always worrying about things. I was afraid you'd been kidnapped by someone or had been wounded. Wait, who are you? My mother suffered like that. Huh? Okay. Hey! Hey, everybody! Do you remember that time? Whoops, I didn't mean to leave town. I would like to go to quit. Do you remember that time after we were adrift for like 4 days, and Kara was like, I have a premonition that help is coming, and then we found a message in a small clay pot floating near us? And it was a letter begging for help from a slave ship? What? Hi and good night, Marcus. You don't want to lose your lives, go home. Okay. I guess I'd rather have that than you just shoot me through the front door. A laborer, you say? No. Yes? I feel like this is a bad. But Red Jewel, though... Well, Will doesn't know where the laborer is. Don't play jokes on it. Okay. I found some herb. And the trash cans here are really, Oh, so... Let's back up for a second. Look at this delightful... Look at this delightful town that we've landed in. It's so lovely, it's so wonderful. Petals falling, we got nice houses. Then you go one street over and the income inequality happens. Oh. I do need to save. Oh, I guess I was hurt. Or still starved from the, Not so much hurt as still starved from, being shipwrecked. Blame the scurvy. Alright, let's see. Check the pot for red jewel, red jewel, red jewel. Okay, we got all the red jewels. Now it's just... Or we didn't, actually, but we'll get the other one, I guess, by, I don't know, breaking up the Underground Railroad? Like, is that where... Okay. It could be a coincidence that there is a labor camp in this town and that we found a message asking for help from a slave ship. Those could theoretically be unrelated. Hey guys, are you shackled? I don't believe in the spirits. If there were spirits, things like status wouldn't matter. Oh, that hit in the gut harder than I was expecting. Tried not to think. The more I think, the more empty I become. Soon we will be sent away. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this real quick. I mean... I guess I was wrong. It's not mind control. It's just body control. Oh, that... Okay. Soon a great power will come from above. Then mankind will die. I don't know who made the prediction, but it's a lie. I do this to forget. What? Hold on, that was a trip. This kid, where'd you come from? Go home. Oh, shit. I didn't expect him to, like, toss me, like... he did say I wasn't allowed to go over there. Haha. Yeah, so, Hi. A man working by at the hotel was caught by a labor trader. Labor. Do I not have a command for Twitter? That's silly. I should do that. My Twitter account still actually has my 33 on it. Because, just plain TimeWanderer is still owned by someone who was actually doing, like, a time-wandering roleplay, but hasn't posted since 2011. No, thank you, Nova. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like, we do, in fact, know someone who, disappeared mysteriously from the hotel last night. There was nothing he could do about being found. He's the laborer who ran away yesterday. I should tell the labor traders. Labor. Again, use of labor. I was prepared for the worst when I did it. I don't care about myself. I just don't want to get him in trouble. Oh, I want to work you all through something. Okay? So what we have here... Was this game translated? It was released in the US in 1993. And, Nintendo did have particularly tight content standards around that time. So there's a strong possibility that you're exactly on the nose with that one, Nova. So I'd just like to, I want to put this in perspective for everybody. So we have found the escaped slave and his benefactor. That's true. But now, that was in reference to, like, forced mind control, which I would actually say is less raw than the shit we're in right now. So, okay, so we found this runaway laborer and the man who helped him. Here's a dude who's like, hey, a laborer escaped. Have you seen him? Yes. Tell me where, and I'll give you this red jewel. We have to collect all of the red jewels in order to get the bonus dungeon. Like, if we don't do this, then there's, like, basically no point in collecting things. I mean, there's not no point because there's like a red jewel like trader and you can get stuff, but like the game is literally incentivizing like bounty hunting for the slave hunters. Yes. Yes, very that. Yes, Nova. Very much that. And still are in a lot of ways. That's why they've been so hesitant to even approach the like broach the subject of same-sex relationships or trans people. Even in games where it would be super appropriate to do, like Tomodachi Life. You know what? I do want to get the bonus dungeon. But not at the cost of my soul. Get wrecked, slavers. No one can put on a show like I can. Have a look. Holy shit! The fuck was that? Moving on.